Aleichem Rabbotai. Peace unto you, everyone. I'm Rabbi Kaba, bringing you more ancient wisdom from Jewish scripture you can use in modern life. We are in Ketuvot, Marriage Contracts, page 16, and the Gemara is explaining a case where a woman comes to court claiming she's owed 200 zuz, which is quite a lot of money. Those are silver coins, because she was married as a virgin. Now they've lost the piece of paper. They've lost the ketuvah, so they don't have proof. The ketuvah was signed by witnesses and everyone attested to it at the time of marriage. They've lost that. So she's claiming 200, and the other side, the husband who's divorced or his heirs, are claiming no, only 100 because you were not a non-virgin at the time of marriage. So we see there's a dispute, and she's claiming, so the Gemara explains, if there were certain customs at the wedding, like throwing rice maybe, certain clothing, certain veils that they used exactly for virgins and not for non-virgins, then we could rely on her claim, because statistically most women got married as virgins. And that might be a little surprising, but in ancient times it was absolutely normal for both men and women to not have had any premarital contact with the other gender. They had no premarital intimacy before marriage. That was absolutely normal and very common. That was even common up to about 100 years ago. It's only in the past few decades, maybe the past 50 odd years, that situation has reversed, at least in modern mainstream societies, non-religious societies. So it's very interesting that the Gemara says that people will make claims about their personal status, and we have to work out what her status was at the time. Now, if you're a young man and you are dating and looking to marry, it's very important when you're finding out about a woman's personal history that you are very delicate and very sensitive. Because if a man comes across as judgmental, then the young woman will not be willing to share about her personal history and may even, conceal or hide the truth. So it's something to ask about in a very sensitive way. Now, today's society is very different from ancient society. In ancient times, the vast majority did not have premarital intimacy, and nowadays, a lot of people have had. But just because a woman grew up religious doesn't mean that nothing happened. And just because a woman grew up in mainstream secular society, it doesn't mean that she did have premarital contact. So it's something that a man has to look at all the factors and kind of look at the big picture and figure out what happened in a sensitive and delicate way. Now, there is research in modern times that strongly suggests that a woman who had more partners before marriage is more likely to report being unsatisfied once she does settle down and get married, and more likely to end the marriage, to initiate a divorce. So there are ramifications that the research suggests between, depending on the level of experience a person's had before marriage, they might find less fulfillment, maybe a less deep pair bonding with their spouse once they do get married. So that's what the research suggests. There is an incredible ramification for this, but it's something to be very delicate, because if you come off as judgmental about this issue, then you will never get the whole truth. Gentlemen, best of luck. Blessings to everyone. Please remember to like and subscribe. Have a great day.